All right, let's look at page 26 and 27. I'm sorry that other video ended so scarily with me getting up close. I guess I'm used to my students. I'm not used to my students not being here, and I'm usually teasing with them and having fun with them. And it's kind of boring with nobody here. The building is empty. I enjoy that when it's a snow day once in a while, but this is going to be kind of weird having the building empty for weeks, months. So I might be going a little stir crazy. All right, let's take this concept here. This is solving equations using logarithms. We're trying to figure out what x is. And this really is a good application of logs. All right, so first step is we can set this as a log equal to this whole thing as a log. So do this with me. I think this is one of the problems you have on page 27. All right. So now that we have written this as a log, we're going to take this from out front, 1 minus x, and multiply it times the log of 2.5. And then over here we have the log of 87.5, and I've got to find my calculator. All right, log 87.5, whoops, I put 87.8, that's not good. 87.5. All right, we'll carry out to 4 decimal places. So I'm getting 1.9420. Is that what you got? All right, now we want to do the log of 2.5. And again, to 4 decimal places. Three, 9, 7, 9. All right. Now we're going to do distributive property. So 0.3979 minus 0.3979x. All right. Let's just talk through. This is pre-algebra, maybe some algebra 1 here that you're doing now to solve this. I'm going to let you finish this. We're going now that we've distributed this, we can subtract this from both sides, okay? And then divide by that. And that should give you the exponent. Yep. And it will be I take that back. Nope, that's not what we're going to do. I suppose that, that might work, but we're going to stop. Let's go back to this step right here. Because we have this times this, okay, we're going to divide right now by 0.3979 so that cancels that. There we go. So we get 1 minus x equals, and then go ahead and divide that, and then your last step is to subtract, and it's just like algebra 1 from that point. You actually get a negative 3 point something for your exponent. All right, go ahead and finish that one. Let's talk about setting this one up. Again, we're going to write it with logs first. So the log 24.5 equals the log of 3.2, and then the 4x power. So this means I'm going to have 4x times the log of 3.2. And let's get our calculator out and figure this out. Actually, I think these are a little bit easier than this one over here. 24.5. Oops, I should have hit log first. I always forget that. All right, 1.3892. I get 1660, but we're going to round it off to 4 decimal places, 3892. All right, let's see what the log of 3.2 is. Are you doing this with me on your calculator? Carry it out to 4 decimal places. We'll see what you get. Okay. 0.5051. I get 49978 as it continues. But we have to round it off to, because the next digit is a 4, so we round that off to the 1. Okay, so now to solve for x, we just go ahead and multiply 4 times that, all right? And then the last step is you take that number that you get, which looks like it's going to be close to 2. 4 times 0.5 is like 2. And you're going to divide by that number, 2 point something. You divide this also. And the resulting decimal is, I'm not going to tell you the answer, but the resulting decimal is 0.6 something something something. All right? That's all there is to it. We don't have to then go back and do anything with the x because we're already dealing with exponents. And remember, the big thing we need to know from this piece is the logarithm is the exponent, okay? So once we turn into the logs, that just helps us solve it. We do the same thing to both sides. It's just like Algebra 1, solve for x, and you're done. All right, they don't give you a lot of problems on this. I don't think actually this part you'll find too hard, except that I'm glad we caught those 2 errors on yesterday's lesson. But that takes us to the end. Yay! Hopefully you're ready to do your checkup, self-test, pace test. We'll see you in the next pace.